Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here, Saints Discussions on Strike 7 Sports. In today's video is going to go ahead and just quickly preview tomorrow's big game between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. 12 o'clock kickoff at the U.S. Bank Stadium. Big game. But looks from a historical context of this matchup, these two teams have had some crazy endings in the past. You know, you date it back to 2009 NFC Championship game, that the game that sent the Saints to the Super Bowl. Brett Favre through that interception to Tracy Porter instead of trying to run out the clock. he What else? The Minneapolis Miracle, the pushing PJ Williams off in the wild card playoff game in 2019, 2020. Alvin Kamara's 6 touchdown game against Minnesota during the COVID year in the Dome. A lot of memories, man. A lot of crazy things have happened with these two teams, and I think it doesn't get the rivalry should. I think it should be a rivalry for the Saints. It should be, you know, because there's a lot of history there between these two teams. So you will fast forward it to now. Tomorrow's game, both teams got a record of 5-4. Saints are on top of the NFC East South right now with a 5-4 record. Team with the best record in the division. Minnesota 5-4. Rallying out. They were at a time 0-3. Have gotten themselves into the thick of the wild card playoff race, and maybe the division if things fall into play with the Detroit Lions. So tomorrow's game, we will not have Kirk Cousins. Also, they will not have Justin Jefferson. Last year's game was between those two teams, they had Justin Jefferson in it. Adam Thielen, he's with another team, and Jefferson had a really good game against the Saints secondary, Marshawn Lattimore in particular. But tomorrow, things are a little different. Things gonna be a little different. You got Joshua Dobbs now starting quarterback. So keys to victory for this game, man. For Joshua Dobbs, do not allow him to run around outside that pocket and make plays. Turn him into a stationary quarterback. Stationary, when I say stationary quarterback, a quarterback that just sits back there and have to deliver the football. Throw the football down the field. Not throwing from the pocket. He's not Lamar Jackson. He's not Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen, any of the other dual direct QBs out there that can throw the football effectively from the pocket. But he can't make it happen. He can't get it done. He can't make it happen in the short to intermediate passing game. That's where you gotta have to be careful at. Whoever, hopefully, man, we could have somebody to deal with tight end T.J. Hawkinson, because I think that's an area where they're gonna try to attack the Saints at, utilizing the tight end in this game. You know, in previous years, the Saints had issues dealing with tight ends, but they've got it cleaned up recently. But tomorrow's gonna be a big challenge. You know, T.J. Hawkinson is a really good tight end. You don't have to deal with Justin Jefferson in this game, but they still have Jordan Addison, the wide receiver, the rookie wide receiver out of USC, also Minnesota's first round pick. So most likely it will be either Lattimore or Paulson Adebo paired up against him. And I heard that KJ Osborne will be playing in this game. So he ain't Justin Jefferson, but he can make things happen. So turn Joshua Dobbs into a stationary quarterback. Don't let him run out the pocket, man. Gap assignment is going to be important in this game. You know, who plug up the gaps, watch all the lanes, or where he may take off at. Send a QB, have a QB spy back there. Stop this guy. All right. So in regards to the offense, keys to success for the offense. Come out. They need to come out the way they came out against the Indianapolis Colts. They really do. I mean, last week wasn't bad. You know, those first 2 scoring drives, but after that, man, just the offense just stalled out. You know what I'm saying? Get in the game, get everything going. You know, continue to utilize Alvin Kamara, man. Utilize Alvin Kamara in the running game. Taysom Hill, all those guys. Get those guys involved in this offense, man. Because, I mean, Minnesota's defense has gotten better since Brian Flores took over. But you still should be able to have favorable matchups on your team that can hurt them. There's still gonna be those matchups where the Saints can beat them at. Because Michael Thomas is playing. You know, I know he got arrested and all that. Allegedly, according to those reports, he got arrested. But he is playing. You still got Rashid Shaheed is playing. Chris Olave is playing. This team has been healthy, been pretty much healthy for the entire season, minus a few injuries here and there, compared to the last 2 seasons. 2 seasons, you know. Get the ball into those guys' hands, man. Find a favorable matchup, exploit it, and keep going. Hopefully, man, we can get a good game out of the tight ends in this matchup. Juwan Johnson in particular. You know, had a touchdown last week against the Chicago Bears. Hopefully we can see a little more of that this week against Minnesota. You know, I know the offensive line is going to be on point too, because Brian Flores' defense love to blitz. They love to blitz the quarterback. And then when you blitz the quarterback, sometimes you draw an interception. And that's where Derek Carr has to be careful. If they blitz you, if you take the sack. If you can't go nowhere with it, just go ahead and take the sack or throw it away. Don't blitz you. Don't let them blitz you and you cough up the football. Hold on to the football, man. You know, if you can't get that ball to Alvin Kamara, keep it. Just keep it. Tuck it in. Tuck it in. Take the blitz. Take the sack. Point it back to Minnesota. Play defense. Put it back in the hands of your defense. You know, don't give the Vikings and Joshua Dobbs a short field to work with. Don't do that. Because you give him a short field to work with, he can do some things to you. He can damage you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, gap integrity is going to be crucial. Don't be like the Atlanta Falcons, man, what they did last week. I watched that game. They let the guy move around in the pocket, bro. They give him too much time to make plays out there. You know what I'm saying? And he had just came from another team and didn't hardly know that playbook. You know what I'm saying? So don't allow Joshua Dobbs to have a short field to work with, man. Throw the football away if you can, if they blitz you like that. If not, hold on to it. Take the sack. If you can't, that's if you can't get it to Alvin Kamara, in the hands of Alvin Kamara or Taysom Hill or whoever else is out there. Because that defense loves to blitz, you know. But other than that, man, I think the Saints can win this game, bro. I think they can win this game. I'm just glad, like I said in the previous video, I'm glad it's not Kirk Cousins playing. Because if he was playing, I think we'd be in trouble. Plain and simple. The Saints would be in a lot of trouble if Kirk Cousins was playing, because he was having a really good season. He was putting up MVP like numbers before that injury occurred. You know what I'm saying? So maintain what we do on offense, man. I want to see the type of production that we saw in the Indianapolis game, where we came out just look more inspired, more aggressive on offense, more aggressive with the call. You saw Derek Carr throwing the football down the field, finding the one-on-one matchups, and I want to see Rashid Shaheed see some action in this game, man. The game against Indianapolis, he had 153 yards. Game against the Saints, not the Saints, the Chicago Bears, barely on the stat sheet. You know what I'm saying? So get that guy involved, man. Get him involved, bro. I want to see this offense come alive, man. I really do. So we'll see how it play out, bro. Okay. So with that being said, my prediction for this game, prediction score is that the Saints will win this matchup. I say by a score of 28 to 24. 28-24 over the Minnesota Vikings. They'll improve to 6-4 on the season and go into that bye. Hopefully after that bye week, and during that bye week, they can fix some things, sit down, see how things are playing out, see get a chance to see what they did wrong during that time, regroup, and get back into work and get ready for the Atlanta Falcons. So we'll see how it play out. All right, so that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. What's your score prediction for tomorrow's matchup? Also check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content on the One Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out with that.